We're back, and today we're talking about my top 10 most anticipated anime coming out in July for the summer 2025 anime season. And just a small disclaimer / little trigger warning, no, you're not going to find stuff like Kaiju number 8, Dr. Stone, Dan Da Dan, Rent a Girlfriend, or Sakamoto Days, because those anime are already extremely popular, and it kind of defeats the purpose of the list, right? Because obviously 99% of people are already going to be watching those anime. So you already know this anime season is going to be stacked, because if I have a top 10 list and it's not including any of those 5, it's going to be a good anime season. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Now we're starting off with number 10 being Togen Anki, which follows the main character who awakens his Oni powers and goes to an academy to essentially learn how to use his powers. It also has a revenge story out there, and the power system seems to revolve around blood, so that's a pretty cool concept. Honestly, as long as the story, animation, and fight scenes are pretty cool, I think this anime is gonna do very, very well. So I'm excited for this one. Hopefully it does not disappoint. Next, coming in at number 9, we have Apocalypse Bringer Minogra. And now this is an isekai, so you already know Truck-kun is literally giving us another anime this season. Now, what I like about this isekai is that the main character is going to be an evil main character, right? He's not going to be reincarnated and become like the hero of this world. At the very least, that's not what the anime trailer or the synopsis is giving us. So I'm really excited about this one, because it's not every day that we get a main character that's going to be an evil character, right? I mean, that's why I love Death Note, Overlord, because I like to see a good villain be the main character and kind of see that perspective. So an isekai that's giving us that perspective, sign me up. I'm hyped about this one. Next, coming in at number 8, we have Virgin Punk. Now, this is an original anime, meaning there is no source material out there. We don't have a light novel or a manga to go off of. So everybody is on the same playing field. We gotta watch and see if this is actually going to be good. But if there's one thing I'm sure about, is that the animation looks absolutely phenomenal. So it follows the story of a bounty hunter, so you already know it's probably gonna be action-packed. So at the very least, we're gonna get some very cool fight scenes. So if we on top of that add some great characters and great storytelling, this anime might be the hidden gem of the season. Overall, super excited about this one. We just gotta wait when episode 1 drops and see how it goes. Next, coming in at number 7, we have yet again another anime brought to you by Truck-kun. This one is called The Water Magician, another isekai. The main character gets reincarnated into another world, and he essentially learns magic. It looks to be like the first couple of episodes is going to be in the forest, where the main character essentially learns how to use his powers and become OP. Yes, a main character that's OP. But on top of that, at least from what I read from some reviews of the light novel and manga, it seems to really focus on the world building, political, and yes, there is going to be some action here, but I really do tend to like isekai that tend to focus on the political side of the world, right? Because it builds the world, it builds the character, and the storyline usually tends to be a little bit better than a generic isekai that we get, every season. So really hyped for this one. Can't wait to see more of it. Again, I haven't read the source material, so if you have, let me know in the comments what you think. Next, coming in at number 6, we have Call of the Night Season 2, which I do have reaction videos of Season 1, wink wink. But yes, this is a romance anime about vampires, and let me tell you, every time we get a vampire-based anime, I'm gonna watch it. And this one is a pretty cool one. Now, it is a romance. You're not gonna be getting action sequences all over the place. There is a little bit here and there, but it's definitely not the focus. It does have a little bit of badass moments, but no, this anime is all about the characters, the romance. So if you're not into that, this anime is not gonna be for you. And if you haven't seen Call of the Night Season 1 and you like romance, I would definitely recommend it. Check it out, and then you'll be ready to watch Season 2. But yeah, I definitely do feel like this one is definitely gonna be talked about a lot, because Season 1 definitely had a lot of talking points and a lot of hype moments, and some people were definitely really looking forward to this. So there you go. Call of the Night Season 2 is coming. Get hyped. Next, coming in at number 5, we have Grand Blue Dreaming. Now, this is a comedy anime, but I will give you a fair warning. The fan service in this anime is absolutely wild. And before you get hyped, let me just tell you, it flips the script on the fan service, because 99% of anime out there, usually the female characters are the ones that are exposed to fan service. But in this anime, they flip the script, and we're gonna see male fan service. Absolutely insane, so that could definitely put some people off. But you know, it's a double standard, right? When it's female fan service, nobody has an issue with, so you should treat this anime the same way. Now, it is a comedy. It might be a hit or miss depending if you like Japanese comedy or not. Again, a lot of the comedy, a lot of the punchlines are going to end up with these male characters losing their clothes and stuff like that. So, you know, it's a hit or miss. Let me know what you think. I know the first season has a lot of fans, and I definitely do think a lot of people are going to be watching this one this season. So let me know what you think about this one. Let me know if you watched season 1 and how you liked it. Next, coming in at number 4, we got probably the most popular anime on this list, My Dress Up Darling Season 2. Now, this is a romance anime that follows Gojo and Marin, who through cosplay start developing feelings for each other. Now, this is a very good romance anime. I have the full reaction videos of season 1, wink wink. But if you like romance, this is definitely one of those top romance animes out there. I will give another fair warning. It does have fan service because it's about cosplaying, which kind of, you know, involves getting your clothes off and getting into the cosplay. So I could definitely see some people not liking the fan service here, but you know, it's one of those things that if you like anime, you're gonna have to deal with. Now, season 2, looking forward to it. I can't believe we have to wait 3 years for season 2, especially with how popular this anime was back in 2022 when it came out. But regardless, super hyped for this one. Can't wait to see the journey of Gojo and Marin go throughout the rest of the season. Next, coming in at number 3, we have Gashi Akuta. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but regardless, this anime is coming in hot because I actually read the first couple of chapters when the manga first came out, and let me tell you, it looks to be phenomenal, at least from what I read. I'm not the biggest manga reader. I just kind of read the first couple of chapters to get a feeling of this manga when it first came out like 2 or 3 years ago. But the power system looks to be amazing. The characters looks to be amazing. And honestly, it's a little dark for a shonen, right? So that's also a plus for me. The main character right off the bat, his main goal is not to save the world, is not to be this heroic character. No. He wants revenge against the people that casting him out. And that's already a very dark goal because your generic shonen MC is not about that life. So anyways, Gashi Akuta, as long as the animation, the action sequences are done very well, I think this anime is gonna carry the season. But let me know what you think. Let me know if you have read the manga all the way through, if you've caught up. Let me know what you think, because again, I've only read the first couple of chapters, so I'm not too much in depth with the story. But regardless, I'm excited for this one. Next, coming in at number 2, we have The Summer Hikaru Died. Now, this is a horror mystery anime, which I gotta tell you, I love this genre, especially if the characters, mystery, story, everything lines up super well and we have some very good plot twists. I would love this anime, and judging from the trailer, the production value looks to be very high. I looked up just to see like the manga reviews of people that have read the manga and what they're saying, and they're all saying great things about it. So that just has my hype level for this anime all the way to the top. So I cannot wait for this one. Again, as long as the anime delivers on the mystery, the story, and the characters, this might be my favorite anime of the season. So I cannot wait for episode 1 to drop. And again, if you're a manga reader and you want to hype me up, make sure to do that in the comments. But yeah, The Summer Hikaru Died, definitely one of my most anticipated anime of the season. And there's only one more anime that definitely tops it, and is of course The Lord of the Mysteries. Yes, the number 1 spot belongs to Lord of the Mysteries. Now, the problem with this anime is that we have no idea when it's coming out, where it's gonna be coming out, or anything like that, right? But regardless, everything about this anime, all the trailers that they're releasing, they're all saying it's gonna be coming out in summer, in July, and I don't care what I have to do, I will be watching this anime. Now, it is a Chinese anime. I also made a video talking about how Chinese anime are gonna be taking over the world, and let me tell you, this might be the first one that puts Chinese anime into the mainstream, because again, what I've seen people talk about the light novels, they all talk about great things, and judging from the production values, the characters, just the setting of this anime, the world, the magic system, everything looks to be super hype, and they're putting a lot of love into this anime. Again, the production value is some of the best that we have seen in the industry. So again, I really am looking forward to the story, the characters, and as long as all of that delivers like people are hyping it up to be, it might be one of the best anime of all time. If only we can get an actual place to watch it, like an official place like Crunchyroll or Netflix or whatever the case may be, because right now we're all blind. We don't know where this is gonna air. So yeah, that's the only thing that worries me. But there you go. Those are my top 10 most anticipated anime of the season. Let me know in the comments down below what you're watching. Again, I did not include stuff like Dan Da Dan, Sakamoto Days, Kaiju Number 8, Rent a Girlfriend, or Dr. Stone, because those anime are already extremely popular and everybody's gonna be watching those. So, but let me know what you're gonna be watching this anime season in the comments down below. And like always, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you on the next episode. Peace out. Boom.